It's that time again when people set lofty goals for the new year. But with the stress of the pandemic in mind, some mental health experts suggest a new approach to resolutions in 2021. Mandy Gaither explains in today's Health Minute.
Who would have known 2020 was going to test us all? While many resolve to do something new in the new year, 2021 may not be the best time to do that, according to Sophie Lazarus, psychologist with Ohio State's Wexner Medical Center.
What happens is we set a really high bar January 1st and we don't meet it and we feel more discouraged. And especially now, we really just don't need that for ourselves.
Especially as we say goodbye to a year full of pandemic stress. Lazarus says a reasonable resolution would be to simply try to take better care of ourselves. 3 ways to do that begin with shifting your perspective. Don't focus solely on your hardships.
Trying to also bring into this scope of our attention things that we're grateful for, like maybe family, friends, our health, even just kind of a sunny day in the gloominess of winter.
Next, take time away from technology.
Put the phone away, put the computer away, focus on what you're doing. Really gives our mind a break, allows us to be in the present moment, also gives us a break from this constant barrage of things we need to worry about.
Finally, be kind to yourselves.
Give ourselves the same grace that we would give someone that we really love and care about, and just kind of see how that affects our energy and our well-being.
This year, you might just want to resolve to give yourself a break. For today's Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Max is set to carry passengers tomorrow for the first time in nearly 2 years. American Airlines will use the jet on a route between Miami and New York. The plane has been grounded since March of 2019 following 2 crashes that killed more than 300 people. The American flights come after the FAA approved changes made to the jet last month. 2 other U.S. airlines also own the 737 MAX, United and Southwest, neither of which have added the plane back to their schedule. 2020 has been a lonely year. The pandemic has forced us to stay home instead of spending time with friends and family. It's been especially isolating for senior citizens. However, there is a bright side. A new study finds 1 in 5 North Dakota seniors has become more tech savvy during the pandemic. Jody Kurzman met a woman in her 90s who says technology has helped keep her smiling.
Good morning, kids.
This is a first for 92-year-old Bev Berry.
And I am Beverly.
Reading to these first graders via Zoom.
By Laura Ingalls Wilder.
The students were in their classroom at Bismarck's Solheim Elementary.
And you know what?
Bev was on the other side of town.
And it was really, really fun.
It is just one of many ways Bev has turned to technology to stay connected during the pandemic.
Oh my goodness.
Bev has always been interested in technology.
As I use a Kindle as well as a phone and as well as my computer.
She got her first computer in 1990 and her first cell phone 10 years ago. She uses her cell phone to connect with friends around the world.
A relative in Sweden, in Stockholm, that we keep in touch with.
Her kids, grandkids, and great-grandkids are just a text message away.
But I can be part of their family.
Not one for taking selfies.
I'm old.
Bev is happy to use her cell phone to listen to audiobooks.
There we are.
She borrows some from the library and buys others.
And the Audible is right here on my cell phone.
Bev also uses her phone to shop.
Amazon and I are good friends.
Bev is anxious to get back to her real-life friends and activities.
You know, I was a larkette.
But until then, she will settle for these high-tech relationships.
Someday we'll be able to see you guys.
They keep her busy and connected with friends of all ages.
Bye-bye.
Bev says living at Touchmark during the pandemic has been a blessing because she's able to be independent, but there are opportunities to try new things, including sharing that story virtually with school kids. Well, the Gophers men's basketball team can knock off top 25 teams back-to-back for the first time in 7 years. Alex is here with highlights next in sports.